Okay. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم جميعا يا شباب؟ أرجو أنكم بخير.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, I'm the fire.
So, as you know, guys, Alhamdulillah, we finished Arabic level A0, and now we are at Arabic level A1. That's so great. I'm really proud of those who continued till here. So, that's what we are gonna start here. And this will be based on the series of العربية بين يديك. العربية بين يديك. We will start with 1A. As all of you knows, العربية بين يديك is 8 books. There is like 1A and 1B. 1A and 1B. And then there is 2A and 2B. And then there is 3A and 3B. And after that, there is 4A and 4B. If you finish these 4 books or 4 levels, which have 8 books, because every level have A and B. A is 8 units and B is another 8 units. So every level is equal to 16 units. So 1A is 8 units, 1B another 8 units, 2A is 8 units, 2B is another 8 units, and the same for 3A and 3B and 4A and 4B. When you finish all of them, like you were doing your hard practicing, yeah, they are 64 units, but you should separate every book because every book is completely different from the other, every level, and they have different structure for it and different level of the Arabic in it. Currently, I have a group which like at the morning group working in 1B and another group in 3A. This group in 3A will finish 3A soon, maybe in 1 month or something, and they will be in 1B. And the morning group will finish 1B soon. Also, they are in the last unit and they will finish and go to level 2. For you guys, you will start here from 1A. So you can see it's a long journey. Yes, for sure it's a long, but it's worth it. Inshallah, after you finish it, you will be able to speak Arabic fluently and able to understand Arabic too in a good way, inshallah. No need to mention one class always is not enough. So you cannot just be like depend on this class. For sure, if you only depend on what we learn here, you will be good. You will learn a lot of information if you studied. That's true. But you cannot help yourself except if you started to practice, if you started to join groups, join to speak, try to listen. If you don't have the curiosity to learn, you will not learn a lot. You will not be able to be advanced. And you can see that in the other group. The one who speak and search and interact in the group and go to other groups to practice, join other people, try to learn from the native. That is the one who always his level is higher than the rest of the group. So you should try to do that. You must participate in groups and try to practice to be able to grasp Arabic more. As I said, we will start from 1A, inshallah, unit 1 today. And then we will increase in the level till we reach 4A or 4B one day, inshallah, in the future. This is a full course to master a full language. So it can take 2 years or 3 years, maybe 3 years. This can take because Arabic is a hard language and you can't master it just in 6 months or something. You need more time to master it from scratch. So as you can see, it's a long journey. But the one with the longer breath is the one who will survive and will see the fruits of his work at the end of that. No need to mention that that does not mean that you are not able to speak Arabic except after 3 years. For sure, no. I mean, just in few months, you will be able to speak Arabic quite well. And then in 1 year, you will be able to hold a good conversation, but you will not be master Arabic. Maybe also some of you, after they learn one level or two level, they found that they don't need me anymore. This will be hurting, but it's okay if you will continue by yourself. If you think that this level or this course does not fit your needs anymore, you can leave at any time and continue by yourself from here and gain your information by yourself. It will be good. I will be still like I is still like happy as long as you didn't quit learning Arabic and you continued in that journey. That's all I have, guys. Is there any question before we start?
No.
Okay, let's start directly. So الوحدة الأولى التحية والتعارف. So we need to understand the word الوحدة because we will find that every certain unit. الوحدة is unit. وحدة is unit. Let's just add the word وحدة as the first word to learn here. وحدة. وحدة. وحدة means unit. Unit. وحدة means unit. So الوحدة الأولى is the first unit. The first unit. الوحدة الأولى is first unit. So الوحدة الأولى التحية والتعارف. التحية والتعارف. The word تحية, تحية just means greeting. 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 تحية, greeting. So this word تحية come from a verb called حيا يحيي تحية. حيا يحيي تحية. As usual, as I like learn it from now, because no need to repeat it every time. Arabic words as like it's a derivative language. Arabic, it's a derivative language. So it comes from past, then you add a letter, it becomes present. Then you have one letter at the beginning, you make it present tense. So hayya, he greeted. He greeted. Yuhayyi, you directly change it to present. He greets or he is greeting. And then you go to the action of greeting itself. The action of greeting, the noun of that verb. The noun speaking about the action of that. So look at that. Hayya yuhayyi. Hayya is he greeted. Yuhayyi is he greets. And tahiyya is the greeting itself. So it works like that. When I write a pattern for you for any verb, you need to guess that. Past first, present second, masdar or noun come third. For example, if I told you لعب يلعب لاعبا, what if that means? So لعب, he played. He played. So first one لعب, he played. So what is يلعب? Directly you should know that it means he plays. He plays. And the third word, it's always the action of playing. The playing itself. The action of playing. So past, present, future. Past, present, and action. And action.
Uh, for لعبا, it's as you say, it's presence. Can it for option? It means that the verb, but because the greeting itself, like a greeting, tahiyat from tahiyat, it leads to a noun, right?
Yeah, it's a noun. Oh, it is the action of doing something. It's an action without a tense. Mute yourself, please, Raha. Yeah. The only difference between past, present, and action that these are verb, which means it's related to a specific tense. It's related to specific tense. So it means hayya, he greeted. It means in the past. He did the action of greeting in the past. يحيي, he greets. So he is doing the action of greeting in the present. But when we say tahiyya, it just means greeting. Anytime. It have no time. It can be tahiyya in the past, can be in the present, can be in the future. It just is an action without any tense. That is the difference between verb and noun in Arabic. The verb have a tense, past, present, or future, and the noun has no tense. Okay?
So tahiyya is noun of that.
It's noun. Tahiyya is noun. So, the verb we have hayya, yuhayyi, tahiyyatan. Hayya, yuhayyi, tahiyyatan. So that means a greeting. You can find that word tahiyya, tahiyya, in the verse when Allah said in the Quran, إِذَا حُيِّيتُم بِتَحِيَّةٍ إِذَا حُيِّيتُم بِتَحِيَّةٍ. So if you are greeted, if somebody greeted you with a greeting, فإذا حييتم بتحية فردوا بأحسن منها. فردوا بأحسن منها. فردوا بأحسن منها. I mean, if this sentence is hard for you, that is normal, okay? And you should not understand these tenses fully. I just want to give you the word in a sentence, like from the Quran. So look, إذا حييتم. This حييتم here is use that verb here. حيا. إذا حييتم. If you are greeted. If you are greeted. بتحية. With a greeting. فردوا بأحسن منها. فردوا بأحسن منها. So respond. So fa means fa. So respond with better than it. So respond with something better. Respond with something better. فردوا بأحسن منها. Okay? السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. تحية المسلمين. تحية المسلمين. So السلام عليكم is the Muslim greeting. Is the Muslim greeting. السلام عليكم. تحية المسلمين. السلام عليكم. تحية المسلمين. السلام عليكم is the greeting of the Muslims. السلام عليكم. تحية المسلمين. So this is what we have first. So the unit, it's about greetings. التعارف, it means to make friends. So التحية والتعارف. Greetings and knowing people or making friends. To get to know people. تعارف is to get to know people. Get to know people. So let's see, and here's like التحية والتعارف. Two people shaking hands. So here we have Khalid and Khalil. Khalid and Khalil. So the dialogues, we will try to make people from the group all do it. So here we have, wow, only one boy. It really looks as a group for girls only. Okay, Ahmed and Hamid. Start again.
Assalamu alaikum, teacher. Okay.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Hamid.
Assalamu alaikum.
خليل وعليكم السلام.
Don't read the name.
اسمي طارق. ما اسمك؟
يا خليل
أنت حالك؟
بخير والحمد لله. شكرا أنت.
بخير وبخير وبخير والحمد لله والحمد لله.
Hey, hope the class is easy so far. You can also join our groups on Telegram for practice Arabic speaking, conversation, or reading with other teachers and students.
Want to support this project? Check the links below or reach out if you can help with editing or design. We have more than 500 lectures in waiting for montage or editing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your question in the comments below. We might cover them in future lessons.
Only with your support we can maintain our content and increase it. That was a little short break. Now let's continue.
تمام. Good. So first note here is ألف الوصل. Look guys, we have ألف without hamza. When ألف without hamza like that, this means it's ألف الوصل, which we learned in the book. In the other book, he was always putting a mark of like a part of a sad like that on it. Okay. But in normal Arabic, we don't write that mark of a sad. Okay. We don't write that mark of a sad. We just keep the alif with nothing. We just keep the alif with nothing. So when you see the alif have nothing, you need to know that this is aliful wasl. Aliful wasl. Which means, or hamzatul wasl. You can call it aliful wasl, hamzatul wasl, it was the same. But which means you need to skip it when you make linking. Who is speaking? Yes. You need to delete the alif and you need to delete any mad before it. So you need to delete the alif too. So the pronunciation should be مسمك 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 اسمي خليل مسمك اسمي خليل اسمي خليل مسمك اسمي خليل مسمك مسمك. So we skip alif al-wasl, we skip any mad before it. So the result is مسمك. Okay, Haram? So we don't say ما اسمك, not ما اسمك.
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
pronounce the alif if you linking. مسمك. If you separate it, yeah, you can read it like this. ما اسمك. Nobody will do that anyway. Okay, because like that you are reading each word separated. But when you start with the same word here, you pronounce the alif. Why? Because no linking. There is nothing before it. So there is no linking. So I need to pronounce it here. So I say ismi. Ismi. So look, here you pronounce it. Here you don't pronounce it because you are linking. Because you are linking. مسمك مسمك مسمك. But here اسمي خالد اسمي خالد. Good. That conversation, guys, like is based or speak about two main questions. Two main questions or two main topics. First one, to ask a person about his name in this part. اسمي خالد ما اسمك اسمي خليل ما اسمك. That is the first part in it. So we have اسمي اسمك اسمي اسمك. If we take both of them here, ما اسمك ما اسمك. As we said that this alif, when we find that, you need to cut it. You need to cut it. You need to cut it and any alif before it. So مسمك مسمك. At the end of the day, it will be like that. مسمك مسمك. As if there is no alif. As if there is no alif at all. As long as there is no this alif, you need to cut it. نضغ غسل. It's called ألف الوصل. ألف الوصل. ألف الوصل. Okay. ألف الوصل. الألف والوصل word وصل means connection. Connection. وصل means connection. So literally it means connection alif, or linking alif. Wasl means linking or connection. So alif or wasl means connection alif. Why? Because when you connect, you drop it. When you connect, you remove it. When you connect, you remove it. So alif al wasl, alif connection alif. Alif al wasl, connection alif. Why? Because you drop it when you connect. You drop it when you connect. Alif al wasl. And you call it hamzatul wasl too. Hamzatul wasl or alif al wasl too. Hamzatul wasl or alif al wasl. If you hear one of these terms, so we refer to this alif which have nothing. Which have nothing. Look at this verb, for example. So look here, this word is istayqadha. 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 But if you connect and you just put one wow, even one letter before it, make you drop it. So look at that. واستيقظ واستيقظ واستيقظ. So you drop it. You drop it. You drop this alif directly. So another example here. استخدم استخدم. But just to put one letter. واستخدم واستخدم واستخدم. Okay. واستخدم. Okay. Another thing also we can learn in that question is the word ma, which means what. What? The word ma, which means what? And the pronoun at the end of the word. The pronoun at the end of the word. The pronoun at the end of the word. Because ism is the name. The word ism alone is the name. Okay? The pronoun ka is something we added to that word. So when we put, for example, the word ism alone here, ism, it just means a name. Ismun. So when you add for it, yeah, you make it ismi, my name. When you add it ka, ismuka, your name. Ismuki, your name for a girl. When you add who, the other pronoun, or we learned these pronouns before. I hope you remember it. Ismuhu, his name. Ismuha, her name. Her name. So it depends. If you ask Masmuka, so I'm asking you, Masmuka, what's your name? But if I say Masmuha, what's her name? What's her name? So these pronouns, you need to be clear on them. You need to be clear on them. You need to understand them very well. Ismi, ismuka, ismuki, ismuhu, ismuha. These are called the pronouns which come after the noun. Ismun, ismi, ismuka, ismuki, ismuhu, ismuha. We call them ضمائر الملكية or the possessive pronouns, which is the ya, ka, ki, hu, ha. Like look, kitabi, my book. Ismi, my name. Kitabuka, your book. Ismuka, your name. Read
What do you call it for a possessive pronoun?
ضمائر الملكية. ضمائر الملكية. I mean, don't focus in the names now. It's okay. Like, just focus on the concept, okay? Kitabi, ismi, kitabuka, ismuka, and kitabuki, ismuki, and so on. Shajaratuki, your tree. Kitabuhu, ismuhu, his book. Ismuhu, his book. Kitabuha, her book. Ismuha, her name. Ismuha. اسمها, her name. So these pronouns is so handy. It help you to understand the words. And it's only come after the noun. It never come before. It's not like English. You say his book, you put the pronoun first. No, the pronoun come next. Okay? Ismi, my name. Ismuha, her name. And these are the other pronouns, which we call them ضمائر الفاعل. ضمائر الفاعل, the subject pronouns, which also we learned them before, like أنا, أنت, أنتي, هو, هي. So when a person say ما اسمك, you understand he asks you your name. So when you say ما اسمها, you know that he asked about her name, not you. So you don't say, I don't say to like Along ما اسمها. So Along tell me اسمي Along. Wrong. That's wrong. Why? Because I didn't ask her about her name. I asked it about another person name. So she should, for example, tell me اسمها رخا. اسمها رخا. If I said to Along, Along, ما اسمها? So Along should say, why? Or اسمها ميليا, like that, and so on.
اسمها
Why?
رقم.
Because we ask about somebody else. We ask about somebody else. So next question in that sentence, when you said كيف حالك, can you see the same thing we have just mentioned? كيف حالك. Can you see this ka? It's a pronoun for you because I'm asking you. كيف حالك. So حال, the word حال alone, it means like condition or state or condition, state or condition. So when you say كيف حالك, it's like you're saying how is your condition. It's like how are you in English. How is your condition? How are you? كيف حالك. كيف حالك. And then instead of حالك, you can just say كيف أنت. That's literally as English. كيف أنت. How are you? كيف أنت. You can say كيف حالك. So if you said حالك, you need to add ka at the end for the person you speak to. Or you say أنت, you need to say أنت if you speak to a man. Or if you speak to a girl, so we say, who knows? If we speak to a girl. Good. What if we speak about a girl?
كيف حالها؟
كيف حالك.
If we speak about a boy?
كيف حالك؟
فحال
And if we speak about myself?
كيف حالكم.
كيف حالي.
كيف حالك؟
So this will not be logical. No person asking himself how am I? But basically, it can be like a repeating a question. So a person telling you كيف حالك? So tell him كيف حالي أنا? So you're asking me, you asking about my condition like that. Well, you still can make it, but it will be not logical. If you started the speaking with كيف حالي, people will know you're crazy directly. But again, you here speak about yourself. كيف حالي. And the answer for that to say بخير. I'm good. I'm good. And you say also Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. And then you repeat the question وكيف حالك أنت. وكيف حالك أنت. So the answer will be بخير والحمد لله. بخير والحمد لله. You can say بخير alone. You can say Alhamdulillah alone. You can say both. So up to you. And if you are not in a good condition, what you should say in that case? I mean, we are Muslims, so you'll always say Alhamdulillah anyway. So, you will say the same بخير.
Boys, it's after
You will
for I'm
not
not
negate
feeling good.
it. So you will say لست بخير. لست بخير. لست بخير. I'm not good. Next dialogue, it is the same dialogue, but this time for a girl to practice it for a girl, two girls. So Galime and Melia, go ahead.
السلام عليكم.
والسلام.
ما اسمحتي؟
اسمي خديجة.
كيف يمكنك؟
بخير والحمد لله. وكيف
تمام.
حالك
Good job, guys. So we can see when two girls spoke here. So what we changed it? We changed it مسموكي instead of أسمك. We can find another change in that dialogue from the other one. Here we have كيف حالك
كيف
and
حالك أنت؟
أنت. So we change the pronouns when we speak to a girl. When I speak to a girl, the pronouns it changes. The pronouns it changes.
When we said
It's true,
كيف حالك,
but you still
we
can say
don't
it
need
too.
to say auntie after
So you
حالك,
can say
right?
it and you can't say it based on your preferences. If you want to confirm, you say it. If you don't, it's okay. So here is an exercise is to answer what if a person say that to you to check if you understand what you listened or not. Let's see. Yalla, one by one. Who come first? Alon or Ahmed? Yalla Ahmed, واحد. ها. السلام عليكم. No, you should answer. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
True. ما اسمك؟
اسمي أحمد.
أحمد. كيف حالك؟
أنا بخير الحمد
تمام.
لله.
And اسمي أحمد. We take it. Okay, thank you Ahmed. Good. Along your next. خمسة. السلام عليكم.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
ما اسمك؟
اسمي دار الهدى.
الهدى. كيف حالك؟
أنا بخير الحمد لله.
تمام.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video or learned something new today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your question in the comments below. We might cover them in future lessons. Want to support this project? Check the links below or reach out if you can help with editing or design. We have more than 500 lectures in waiting for montage or editing. Together, we can spread Arabic and Quran to more learners. See you next lesson. Assalamu alaikum.